I love broiling. One of my favorite dishes to cook under a broiler is a Greek dish called Garides Saganaki, and essentially it just means broiled shrimp. First thing we gotta do is make a quick tomato sauce. Throw some oil in the pan, garlic, some onion, some chili flake, a little bit of salt. I'm gonna let that cook for a second or two. I don't want the garlic to brown, but I want the chilies to sort of toast in the olive oil. Add some fresh oregano, a bunch of parsley. I'm gonna save some for the end. Ground toasted fennel. And once those onions get a little glassier, we're gonna add some wine and our tomatoes. So now we're gonna let this come to a simmer, and in a few minutes, we'll add our tomatoes. Just the smell of that onion and garlic and wine and fennel is fantastic. It reminds me of sausage. In goes our tomatoes. We'll let that cook for about 10 minutes and we'll be all set. Add a little more salt. Our tomato sauce is done. Just gonna let that turn off. So what I'm going to do with the heat off is I'm gonna spread my shrimp in here, enough so that I know I'm gonna have one layer. That'll feed about 5 or 6 people. I wanna add a little bit of lemon juice to my sauce. I'm gonna add the rest, a little bit more parsley, save a little bit for the end. I love pepper with this. Pepper adds flavor, salt brings out flavor. I wanna make sure I season. Super, super bright. And that's what you want. Seasoned, tasted, because this is the last opportunity you have to do that. I'm confident where everything is going. Those shrimp have warmed up in the sauce. Crank this up for just 1 second just to get some thermal momentum, and I'm gonna slide it underneath the broiler. Center that under the broiler. It's an electric one. It's on broil, it's on high, it's 540, 5 minutes. This is why broiling is so much fun. 5 minutes, the shrimp are cooked. You can see sort of the little charry bits where the tops of the tomato has intersected with the shrimp themselves. The shrimp have purged some of those juices, so it really feels like a shrimp fra diavolo almost. And at this point, what's gonna turn it into a traditional Garides Saganaki is some feta cheese. Salty, sweet, sheepy, beautiful feta cheese. You don't wanna put too much. This is not a cheese dish. I'm gonna put a little more of that parsley on. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit more lemon juice because it doesn't need salt. We have the feta, we have the brininess of the shrimp. We've already seasoned the tomato juice, but I wanna make sure it's bright and aromatic with lemon. This goes right back under the broiler for another minute or 90 seconds. Ooh. The sizzle and the steam. Well, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Do I really even need to talk? Who doesn't love to stick a fork into something like this and scream at the nearest family member, pass me some of that crusty garlic bread? Am I right? Garides Saganaki, and so much fun to say.